Hello, everyone. It's Nancy at Paper Moon Tarot, and I wanted to just do kind of a quick look at the decks that I have on my desk here. The ones I keep nearby that are my current favorites or all-time favorites, and this is the little corner I keep them in on my desk, and just want to quickly flip through them. Not not all the cards and all the decks, but show you what I've got. I'm going to start with the Haptic Tarot, which is one of my newest ones. Find my camera. And it's haptic means touch, and so the deck focuses a lot on entirely on hands, what's being held in hands, and so on. Gorgeous cardstock, beautiful images. I believe the artist has used AI along with digital art and whatever, but he's an artist. And let me get his name, Nick Jacobs. And it is one of the most beautiful decks I have. And again, it's kind of close up on hands, hands doing things. Um, for example, our hermit, the hand and the lantern is the focus. So haptic referring to touch, and you may know it from technology with touch screens. Use haptic technology. When you touch a screen, something happens. Um, so anyway, that's my current love, my latest new deck, the Haptic Tarot. So that's front and center for me. Another one that I got somewhat recently, a few months ago, actually, I think, but it's new to my collection, is the Silver Acorn Tarot. And this deck is in beautiful box and presentation and beautiful stock, beautiful backs. I really like this deck. It's fun. It's nice linen stock. I don't know, it's got pumpkins, it's got skeletons, it's got cats. It's fun and very well done, very RWS, but just a fun deck. It just makes you smile when you look at it. So that is the Silver Acorn. Like I say, beautiful quality deck and beautiful cards. And so again, one that I've gotten somewhat recently, and so it's still out here while I play around with it. Silver Acorn. Okay, it's the second one. Now let's go through these stacks here. This is the Zerner Farber Tarot, which is a new release of an older deck. Beautiful matte gilding, beautiful artwork, which includes Amy Zerner's fabric work, fabric collage style work. Small, tall kind of cards. I love that size factor. And just a really pretty deck. And so I got the latest mass market version. Like I say, I love the smaller cards for it. So that's in a pouch here because here's the box. This is a hunking great big box. So I've got the box on the deck, but on the desk, sorry. But I didn't want to mess with that. It's probably going to go upstairs in my Here Lie Boxes place. So I've got it in a Kelly Bear bag. Um, Next, Sasuraibito Tarot. I'm not sure I need to show you cards from all of these because you probably know a lot of these decks, but Sasuraibito is a wonderful deck, just really fun. I didn't get it for a long time, and then about 4 months ago, I decided I'm going to try it, and I love it. It's beautiful. It's, again, great cardstock. Um, Simple, contemporary, some variety of age and just various types of people, and just some difference of images to what you often see in decks and the way they show the ideas for tarot. The next one is the Journey. Again, both Sasuraibito and Journey within the last 6 months, certainly I've acquired these. The Journey Tarot, I got I think it's not a second, but the version of the deck that's less expensive because they say it was more saturated than they wanted it to be. So I got that more cheaply, and they may still have those on their site. But the Journey Tarot, there's nothing wrong with this version of the deck at all in my mind. I love this deck. It's just got beautiful art, fun again. That's the Empress. She's on a cloud. I love that. Um, Three of Fire. So it's a nice art style. I like the art style. Different. And again, some different interpretations. There's our Knight of Earth. He's on a tortoise. So that's the Journey Tarot. Great cardstock again. Pretty much if it's on this desk, it probably has pretty damn good cardstock because otherwise it would be upstairs somewhere on a shelf. So that's the Journey Tarot. The Lily White I've had forever and I love it. It's a gorgeous deck, which you've seen on my channel before if you've been here before. And it's just a wonderful art style, wonderful cardstock, of course. So that's the Lily White. There is also a Lily Black, which I do not have. Someday I might get that. Okay, the Jupiter Power Tarot is the next one. And that is again a recent acquisition, a fun deck. Well, fun, I don't know. I'm using the word fun too much. It's an unusual deck. It's unusual art style and unusual imagery. Kind of a shiny cardstock, which is not my usual thing, but it works for this one. Lots of botanicals, flowers, not a super, not a lot of people, a big number of people, but uh, it's interesting. It's an interesting deck, the Jupiter Power Tarot, and she has several other decks, I think Mars Power, etc. A deck that I did a review of, kind of a walkthrough pretty recently, is the Artist Decoded Tarot. Another deck that where the artist happened to use AI. It is an absolutely gorgeous deck. And, you can see some telltale signs of AI being utilized in this. But the artist has obviously done a lot of work, not just generating AI, but working with the AI as a tool, which, as I've said in other videos, is sort of my benchmark for any deck that has AI in it, that an artist used it as a tool, not as an exclusive technique. So that's the Artist Decoded Tarot. And that is mass market. You can get it on Amazon. Beautiful production quality. I believe there's a bigger box with it, but I only have the top box. Okay, let's see. This is just the guidebook for the Arboridium, which is here. It's one of the few oracles I have, which is the Matlock, the Bunny Oracle. If you don't know it, there's a series of them, and they are absolutely adorable little cards with wonderful artwork. I tend to have very few oracles. The ones I have, I really look to them for the artwork mainly, and really use them except to flip through them. I should work on that more and maybe try and work them in with my tarot decks. But so that's the Arboridium, and I keep the book around just because I do pull it out now and then and want to look for the meanings of, beyond the keywords. now and then. Um, okay, so that aside. Okay, the next one is the Tarot of Musterberg, which is a wonderful sort of Marseille style deck. It's not strictly Marseille. Um, it's wonderful sort of art paper. The colors are fun, and stop using the word fun. It's like people overuse the word stunning tarot too. I'm overusing fun, but it is kind of a quirky uh, iteration of Marseille. There's a lot of people, I think, have referred to this as a ginger deck because there's a lot of ginger haired, orange haired people in it. Um, but it's just, yeah, it's just great. If you're interested in Marseille-ish decks, but you want something a little less wood blocky and primary colors. I'm sorry, my phone is going off. Okay, that's the Tarot of Musterberg. The next one is Remembering the Sweet Fool Tarot, and it's a deck I love. So I probably got maybe, I don't know, 7, 8 months ago, so it's still a more recent deck. And it just has such unusual imagery that really makes you sort of think, and I find it a very meditative deck. I can just sit and put a spread out and just kind of feel it, I guess, versus analyze it. That's Remembering the Sweet Fool Tarot. Beautiful deck. Okay. Um, Another one that has just come out mass market, but this is the indie edition. It's the Curious Travels Tarot, and it's the best card stock of any deck I have. I think it's just so soft and luxurious feeling. The colors on it are wonderful, and the imagery is just so cool. And it has nice big titles. I like that too. You don't always get that in decks. Tends towards younger people, kids, kid in a tree. Um, but that's kind of what the deck is, so I'm not sitting there saying, oh, they don't have any old people. Beautiful Empress. So that is the Curious Travels Tarot. One that is one of my favorites, the Lunne Tarot in a tin. And it has just the gentlest images, beautiful, beautiful watercolors. And it's a staple for me. I love this deck. So that is the Lunne. Hey, another one that I got late last year, maybe the Heartscape Tarot. I don't, this isn't coming out in mass market, I don't think. I'm not sure, but this is an independent version. It's a sideways deck. I love that. A landscape orientation on it, and that's fun for me. I enjoy kind of laying them out top to bottom instead of side to side. Again, some different interpretations. The Eight of Wands has like meteors flying through the sky. I love it. The Knight of Wands is just this fiery horse. Anyway, it's a beautiful deck. It's got a little bit of surrealism kind of going on in it here and there. Um, oh, I just saw the Queen of Swords. I have to show the Queen of Swords. She's beautiful. So that is the Heartscape Tarot. And try not to dwell on any one deck too long, or this will take forever. Um, this is the Green Menagerie. I had to think for a second. Green something. Green Menagerie Tarot. And basically one creator, but in all kinds of different styles. Um, and it's just very intriguing deck. Sometimes I come across cards in this and I'm like, I want a whole deck like that. But then the next card is a different style. So, like I say, it's not different artists, it's just one artist with different styles, but they're sort of very Art Deco, and there's very cartoonish. Beautiful cardstock, mass market, um, but very intriguing deck. Okay, that's the Green Menagerie. Okay, next one is again a favorite. I mean, these are some of my very favorites. The Book of Shadows, one of the few glossy decks I have because the gloss makes the colors pop in this. The colors are absolutely incredible. The artwork is incredible. Kind of taller, narrower cards, which I like. I'm trying to get it to focus better. But, you know, that Hermit, the colors pop because of the gloss, and, you know, I accept that because I just love this deck. It's so beautiful. Okay, that's the Book of Shadows. Andrea Asti. Um, Getting there. Okay, this is a Marseille. It's the Metanoia Marseille. Very beautiful, cool little smaller version of it. Gorgeous backs, beautiful powder blue gilding on it. Uh, Lovely cardstock, actually very close to the Curious Travels cardstock, which is one of my favorites. But it is a beautiful little Marseille style deck. Which I love. Okay, that's the Metanoia Marseille. All right, and at the end here, I have the Dreaming Way Lenormand. Um, Whoops, spilling all over the desk. But this is an adorable Lenormand. The creator of the Dreaming Way Tarot. And I love the backs. It's very sort of McGree. So, Lenormand. Bottom row, Solara Occulta, Meliora. Huge deck. It's got like 100 something. It's got a whole Oracle deck plus a tarot deck in one box. Love the colors. Beautiful card stock. This is a great, beautiful deck. And it is indie. And there have been a few editions of it. I couldn't get it when I first saw it. It was out of print, and now there's a new edition, which may also be out of print by now. Dream Vision Tarot, one of my absolute favorite decks. Emma Zhang. Again, the colors on this deck, my gosh. So vibrant, so different. Very, very unique deck. One of my favorites, and it's got a navy blue gilding on it, which is cool. Okay, that's the Dream Vision. One I just got, the Black Seed Tarot. Um, it's by the creator of the White Sage Tarot, which I've always loved. If you have White Sage, you'll recognize her art style. Very gentle watercolors. Lots of animals. I'm trying to think if there's even one human in here. Maybe not. It's a great Three of Swords. I don't know how you feel about animal decks, but it's just a sweet one for sure. Okay. Another Marseille style deck, the Pip Speak Tarot. Love the size and cardstock of this. Again, smaller, fits in my hand nicely. This is a fun Marseille deck. Love the use of the different colors. You know, there's a black background, there's red backgrounds, there's a variety of things. And the use of this little spot foiling, like those hearts on there. So there's the Hermit from this deck, the Pip Speak. Okay. And yet another Marseille style deck, the Tarot de Maria Celia. In a 10, I think it's US Games. I've always loved this deck. It is again smaller, which is great for my hands. Beautiful colors. Kind of cartoony characters, but in such a whimsical, amusing way. So that's Tarot of Maria Celia, a Marseille style deck in a tin. If you're thinking of getting into Marseille and you don't have a Marseille deck, this is a very low entry point price wise. It's very handy and portable, and I recommend it. Okay, we're getting there, almost done. This is, the box is upstairs, but this is the Stella Tarot, and it is another very whimsical deck. Been around for several years now, and I finally got it. Look at it, I love it. One of my favorite decks, the Stella Tarot, in a pouch. Okay. Now I'm going to blank on this. It's a cat tarot. It's actually, I think, by the creator of the Serpent and Peacock Tarot, Libra Moon. And it's just, I needed a cat deck. I didn't have a cat deck. And I said, well, I better get that. Very cute. And there's your hermit. The hermits keep popping up when I flip through these, doesn't it? And it comes in a leather bag. It's a beautiful leather bag. I will put the names and creators of all of these, I think, down below. That could take me a while, couldn't it? Maybe I won't. Here is another oracle, the Zammer twins, Deviant Moon. Just had to have it. You know, I like Deviant Moon a lot, and his artwork is so amazing. Again, it's an oracle deck. I flip through it for the art, particularly in the case of this deck. the titles don't really, they're not like keywords. You know, the glutton, I don't even know what that is. The mermaid, you know, it doesn't give you a context for meanings, but it's just a wonderful cast of characters and incredible art. So that's the Zammer twins Oracle. Okay. Try to get it back in the box. Okay. Another oracle. So those are probably the three oracles on my desk: the Arboridium, uh, the Zammer twins, and the Forest Fae. This little rock pool deck, which a lot of people have. It's just, again, it's about the art. This one actually has kind of nice little key phrases on it. Um, but again, this quirky art and a small size, again, that's really easy to work with. And just strange little creatures. Fey creatures. In a nice little magnetic snap box. Okay, that is that. And the Lilifer Tarot. Um, I think this is maybe a smaller size of it. I forget. I think when there's a smaller size as an option, that's usually the one I get for my small hands. But the Lilifer, um, Lucifer and Lilith kind of combination in the name. Little devils around the deck. Just fun. Another fun one. Okay. There are a few around the edges. I have the Fyodor Pavlov. I'll just show you the back of the box. Those are the cards. And let's see, down below, where you can't see it, I have a little rolling cart. I have the Black Violet Tarot I just got recently, and a black and white deck. I'm actually toying with taking a purple marker because it's the black violet and it has violet gilding, and just making little violet strokes on the black and white so it's not so black and white. I don't know. As accents. And the Bonefire Tarot, the latest edition that has borderless matte cardstock. That's down here too. So that's most. I have some on a table over there, but that's what's on my desk. And this is decks on my desk. Oops. Last few. Okay. I just got the Tabula Mundi Tarot. Just quite an amazing book. This is a Thoth deck, and I don't know Thoth all that well. I may work on it. It's got a hard red box, and I love the backs. And let's see if you can see that. It's not working too well. There's a glitter. Yeah, there's some, but there's some sort of glittery stars in that black background. Kind of a embossed look to it. But again, Thoth. Again, the smaller edition. So Thoth isn't always my favorite art style, but I would like to explore it a little bit, give it a chance. So we will see. This is a very well done deck. I also have the Ashera Thoth deck upstairs, and that's another candidate for working with to learn Thoth. But I just got this, so that hence it's on my desk. Last two. Oh, sorry, I forgot Zeke's Arcana. which is upside down. But that's the cards, the card style. And the last two were decks from Carol Herzer that I got recently. Organize some of these. This one is the little Rainstar, again a smaller version. She sends them in these gorgeous bags, absolutely beautiful. She is an artist who has worked with RWS art and modified it, worked with it with the colors and the finishes and so forth, and does an amazing job. She has basically recreated with different effects, different colors to the RWS style of art. And this one is very purple, hence the purple bag. But little works of art from Carol. And the other one I have from her is The Inner Truth. And The Inner Truth with its gorgeous bag that the creator includes. And this one, again, different effects, different colors. Carol's in her 80s now, and I think doing a few less decks than she was doing, but she has several for sale on her site. This High Priestess. Okay. And then the only other thing is books right now. Up here I have the book from The Awakening Tarot by Monica Badursky, just because it's a great book. Her writing about tarot is great. So the deck is upstairs, but the book is here. The Tabula Mundi Thoth book that I just showed you, and the Marseille Revealed, because I'm trying to study Marseille more. And that's my desk, guys. I do have my little wind instrument here, so I can play music. And so that's my little digital wind instrument that I have to have nearby so I can play music. I'm not a great musician, but I play a lot of different instruments badly. So that's it. That's my desk. Decks on my desk. Let me know what you think. Do you have any of these? Do you like any of these? Are you going to run out and get any of these? Um, Let me know what you think. I just wanted to share the decks that are my favorites right now that I work with a lot. Take care, guys. Bye.